hey, Chick-fil-A. I was like, oh, I never.
Did you just burp into the mic? Did you hear what is happening?
Yeah, so I was like, forever.
Hey, how
All right. In 5,
That's not good.
4, 3, 2, 1. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Joe's Funland. I'm your host, Joho, and today we are here with a very special panel of guests. And we have our very own very first reoccurring guest, Wendy, and we also have Hannah, and we have Anthony, and we have
Wow. Thanks, bro.
we have Colvin.
You already forgotten me after how long we've been
That will be
friends.
edited in post.
I can edit that in post. Anyways, today we are doing a very special episode. We are going to play party games. Woo! And
How do we
right.
play party games?
so we're going to start off with a very easy game. The very first one that we have planned for today. I call it Actually Annoying. So I went online and I asked ChatGPT, what are the most annoying things that people find? And we're going to put it in a bracket. We're going to put them head to head against each other. And then we're going to see, as a group, which one do we think is actually the most annoying? So let's just go ahead and get started.
Our names aren't in it, right?
The first one is Anthony. I'm just
That's
kidding.
what I
already
thought.
won.
No,
10 out
actually.
of 10.
I thought we were rating each other on who was the most annoying. I was like, oh wow, this is this kind of podcast.
Expose.
Yeah, I was a little worried.
I'm glad it's not.
All right,
Alright.
Joe, what's the first couple?
The very first one that we got head to head is number 1, the way that Valley girls talk, or people who clearly fish for compliments constantly.
Valley Girl.
Clear- Clearly
one's
fishing.
Valley.
Valley.
I was
Valley
about
girl.
to say that. Saying Valley Girl, I feel like would be mean.
Valley Girl.
You're being a bully.
Can we get some
Valley girl.
examples, Joe?
What do you
of,
mean?
Of these?
Okay,
But there are real people who speak like this.
Valley Girl.
Like what?
I can-
Valley girl.
We're getting canceled.
Wait,
getting canceled.
Valley girl.
It's a personal opinion.
That's
Valley
true.
girl. Valley girl.
What? That's not Valley Girl. What
Like,
Valley
oh
Girls have
my
you heard?
goodness.
Oh.
Like, I can't believe we're
OMG.
doing this.
Yeah, see, I can't even do it.
My goodness.
Okay. How about instead of just the way Valley girls talk, it's just when people do that accent.
That's a
What
real-
accent?
Clearly, our answer
These are
is
opinions, guys,
What was
not
the
facts
second
at
option?
all whatsoever. But just
Versus
personal
people who
preferences.
clearly fish for compliments
that
constantly.
one. That one.
That's
They're like,
one is pretty
oh my
annoying.
gosh, like I'm just so
Ugly.
Ugly.
My hair
Yeah.
is just
Yeah,
so
you are.
flat. Like,
It's okay to be
That-
ugly.
yeah.
yeah. That's fishing for compliments constantly, but they do it all the time. They're like,
Yeah, that
oh
is
my gosh, I'm so ugly, and I'm so small,
Should see a
and I
therapist.
need to go work out more, and I need to go on Ozempic.
And there are like different.
Like-
there's a difference between people just spitting facts versus like, oh my goodness.
They're
Toya
clearly,
Ray.
yeah.
Hint, hint, say something.
I feel like I can kind of talk like a valley girl sometimes. Like I can be like, oh, I love like going to the spa. Like I don't know how to like. I don't know. It just depends on the context. I feel like I can talk like that sometimes, but I just
little
feel
bit,
like
yeah.
that's just a way of like speaking more feminine. I don't know.
Colvin and I have opinions on this.
Okay, what's your opinion? What's your opinion? Say it. I can edit it out later if you want.
Okay. I think that the way it's because
Never mind,
California
don't say it.
is probably the worst state in the.
No. Oh my goodness.
I thought that was Texas. I'm just kidding. All right,
Texas?
That's being edited out.
I think it's the idea of
Stupid
the
Texas.
cadence in which you hold yourself while you're talking, and so the way that I feel like Valley girls talk is too slow for the modern lingo. As how we are talking at like we're typing at like 30 words per minute, which is average, but Valley girls are talking at like 10 words per minute, and then it goes to 20 and then back to 10,
What do you think a Valley Girl looks like?
like you.
I was trying to bait here.
Yeah.
Clip that.
You were trying to
That was a good
fish
answer.
for bait.
That was a good
You're
answer.
fishing for bait.
All right, let's come to a consensus. Which one do we think is more annoying, though? Valley girl talk or fishing for compliments?
Okay,
Fishing.
okay. It's
Fishing.
Fishing.
More.
Yeah.
More,
Not-
yeah,
not-
if we're
I can
comparing the
get
two.
used to a Valley Girl accent, but like if it's
Exactly.
all the time,
That's just how people talk.
Yeah, I feel like
it's
that's
a personal preference.
So what if
That is
people
true.
fish for compliments? What's that such
That's a personality.
But that's
though.
but exactly, and that's like a well. You need to go.
You can
You need
change
to. You
that.
need to see therapy, or you need a therapist.
yeah. I feel like one's a
You need some
choice.
introspection.
Yeah.
Yeah, one's
That's
a
true.
choice to be malicious. The other one is just like
That's like if you get annoyed people with like southern accents. You know, that's just where they grew up.
Yeah,
they can't help
exactly,
the accent.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we're going
It's
with
just-
fishing.
we're not-
I think
We're
one you can
going
help,
with
and
fishing.
one
Yeah.
you can
We're
help,
going
one you
with
can't.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're just not used to that.
Yeah, I hate those Valley girls
dialect.
too. I'm just kidding. That was their choice. If you're blonde, oh sorry, that came out.
Yo,
I'm just joking. That was a Freudian slip that I was trying to bait Colvin into, but it didn't work.
Joe used to be blonde, so you know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
get
used to
some
be
blonde
blonde.
people.
I used to be
Oh,
brown.
yeah.
what are you
Wait,
trying to say about that?
That's not annoying.
All right, next one.
All right, next one. Let's move on.
Okay.
Okay. The second one versus it's just a prank videos versus people who ask for advice and then they do the opposite.
Okay, it's just a prank video. Like, is it like a mean prank? And they're like, it's just a prank.
Yeah. Like they like go up and like punch someone in the face and
And
like, oh, it's just a prank though.
Clearly upset.
Oh,
Yeah,
but it's not like actually
yeah.
like a funny
Situational.
prank.
It's so annoying though.
Wasn't there something like that where someone did that and they got shot because of it?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
I remember
and somebody
that.
also went to jail recently for a prank.
Yeah.
He was like pranking like some car shop or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
and he
yeah.
went to jail.
Well, it's actually like tourist. It's actually a foreign tourism, like in Japan and a lot of
Yeah.
places. In Paris, they're like not allowing visitors anymore.
Yeah.
I think that prank videos are more impactful, like in the
Yeah.
grand scheme of things. So I think that's more annoying. For me, just as a one person thing, it's more annoying when somebody asks for my advice and then they argue with me. That does
Yeah, that's
irritate
so
me.
annoying, though.
That irritates me because it's like, why are you arguing with me when I'm literally answering your question? But I think when it comes to impact, I think it's way more impactful with these prank videos, and I think those are more annoying.
What was the question again for the? What was the question again for the? What was the exact question for the advice? Not the question, but the statement for the. The one about
it's
advice being
people who ask you
Okay,
for
okay.
advice and then they do the opposite.
I was gonna say it depends on if they ask versus if it's like, are you just giving advice, like unsolicited advice? But if they ask and they don't take it, then yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
annoying.
Yeah,
That's
I'd agree
so
with that.
I
one.
would say the prank one. And I would
Yeah.
think that because it actually is harmful to other people.
Yeah.
So I get annoyed by that. But like if somebody doesn't take my advice, if they ask for it, like that's their choice. They have different perspectives and opinions and experiences than I do. So I know I would
That's a valid point. Yeah,
make a choice for myself, but I'm not in their position.
you're right. No, that's a valid point. I changed my answer.
Yeah, I would agree with that
Valid
as well.
perspective.
Because like when you give your advice, you're giving them your opinion and what your
Yeah.
values are on the world, and they can take it and run with it, or they can decide to either as I said, take it, or they can just toss it. I mean, because it's your 2 cents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
As opposed to a prank, that's like a conscious decision to, in essence, inconvenience someone's day, but then that can accelerate
For
so
views.
far
Yeah.
to where it is actually malicious. So as you said, like when people like foreigners go to other countries and like, oh, it's just a prank, bro.
It's just-
Yet,
yeah.
yeah, they're not understanding the culture and the context of like their pranks.
Yeah, yeah.
And they're like, oh, I can just get away with it because it's a different country.
Yeah, that's
Makes my blood boil.
Same.
Yeah, the advice thing, because you're like you can't expect someone to subscribe to the same thing you subscribe to, so it's different mentality. Yeah.
Yeah. Doesn't mean it doesn't irritate me though.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean your advice
think at a
isn't
personal level,
valuable,
like,
it's just
yeah.
not where they want to go.
Yeah. I think like on a personal level, at least we probably, at least in my job too, like I think we experience that advice more often, and then they don't take it, but that's definitely more impactful and
And
yeah.
then if it impacts them in a negative way because they didn't take your advice, you can just be like, well,
Yeah, you don't need to take my advice.
Yeah,
Like I gave you good
live your
advice.
life. Like, you live
Go
your
ahead
life.
and ruin your life and not listen to me.
Yeah,
That's your choice.
it's fine if they don't listen. What gets to me is when they start to argue back. When they're like, "Oh no," it's like
Oh,
when they
yeah,
start
yeah.
arguing with me. Then it's like, yeah, then it's like I'm just giving you my opinion. Why did you ask me? That's what gets me.
Yeah,
It's
that is-
okay if they just leave and don't take my advice. What gets to me is when they argue.
So I think then the flip side of that is I think what we find annoying about that isn't that people ask for advice. I think what a lot of times happens is people aren't looking for advice; they're looking for validation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
that got
That's
deep.
it.
They
That's
just want you to
it.
confirm what they
Yeah,
already
it's not
believe
that
about
they're
themselves.
asking because they want the validation of their point, but
That goes
You
back
disagree
to the
with them,
first.
yeah.
That goes back to the first argument.
yeah. But if it's just that, what the statement is if they just ask for advice and they don't take it, I'd say the other one's more annoying.
All right. What if
Yeah.
they ask you for advice and then they start arguing with you, and then afterwards they're like, "Oh, it's just a prank, though. It's just a prank."
Double conundrum.
Yeah, that's
It's just a prank, though.
That's
This
when you,
game
that's
has
when you
rules,
walk
Joe.
away.
Then there's no choice. They're both equally annoying.
Jail
That's combining
immediately.
both.
Yeah, straight to jail.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for this one, I think we're all consensus. 1, 2, 3.
Prank.
Prank.
Yeah.
Okay.
The way that you just waited
forgot
for
the
our
words.
answer. Oh.
English is hard sometimes.
All right. Let's move on. The next one we
Lingua.
have is, what did I write?
Chinese. Wait, what?
Okay. Being stuck behind a slow driver in a one-lane road, or forgetting your password, then changing it to something and it says you already used this password.
That one.
Slow
personal.
drivers. 100% slow drivers.
More
You're a slow
annoying than
driver.
password?
100%.
Okay. But
You're a slow driver.
The thing is,
I'm a
you're
safe
you're
driver.
not. Yeah, I was gonna say, well, safe driving could also be slow driving.
Not always, not always.
A
Dangerous
little bit.
driving
I'm
can
sorry.
also be
Yeah,
slow
okay.
driving.
There you go.
I would say it depends on so it's like the driving, right? For instance, like in Florida, what I've noticed is everyone almost drives 10 miles under the speed limit on the far left lane on the highway,
That's
and that
so
causes
annoying.
that's what irritates me. Like I don't mind if you're a slow driver, but just don't be in the left lane,
Yeah.
and then
Yeah.
sit there. But it happens.
What if it's like a one-lane road and you're stuck behind them for a stretch?
I can't blame them for it, but I'll still be annoyed. But then I would,
It's
I would
annoying,
classify
though.
that under
It's so annoying. though.
the what was the other one?
The other one was forgetting your password, and then you reset it, and then it says, "Oh, you used this password already."
That one frustrates me because it's like a design thing. Because I'm in like engineering, and so I'm
You
just
can
like,
fix
"Whoa."
it. It's easily fixable.
designed this?
It's so easily fixable. That's the thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Like slow drivers, I think it's like it's annoying, but it's like
You can
how
fix
do
it. You just
fix
you
the-
just run into them.
Oh,
I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
No.
You're right. Problem solver
I-
right here.
I think fixing your password is more annoying because when I drive, I want to make sure that I get to the other place in one piece. And so if I just have to be stuck behind a slow driver, whatever, as long as I get to the other side in one piece, it's fine. Fixing the password is so irritating because I have to reset, get the email, get into my email, click on the link, and then reset. And then it's like, oh no, that's your other password. It's like, and now I have to, yeah, your previously used password. And then I have to figure out a new password that I'm going to have to remember. And I know I'm going to forget it later.
But let's be honest. All the passwords we choose are just variations of the same password. It's like A, B, C, D.
Don't tell them our secrets.
I know. I was like,
Exclamation
I'm not
point.
admitting this.
1.
All right, now we know what Colvin's
Okay,
password.
we know
Now we
what your
know. You can
password
hack into
is.
Colvin stuff.
Keep guessing.
Colvin 1
2, 3,
exclamation point.
and then the next one's Colvin 2 exclamation.
There's creative iterations to that though. Like at one point, it's not right now. It's just, I used to do something like this, but now I do a variation of it where it's like you have a password. Right? Let's say like it's your name and then your birthday, and then the way you type it, like the pattern. Like for instance, if it's like 1993, for instance, right? It's 1993. If you move over to your keyboard and like the same placement of those numbers, you type in the letter, so it looks random, but it's
yeah.
actually just the placement of it. So you don't really know how it looks if you're looking at a
like
keyboard.
it's the pattern of
The pattern, yeah. That's how I've done it, which is really cool because it looks like gibberish. Because they're like, "What does that mean?" But if you know like just the pattern, you're like 1993. Move it over. Okay, it's this.
When's your birthday again?
It's exclamation. So
You don't.
or another variation of it is like if you hold down shift, so you type the numbers and then you hold down shift, and then it looks like random patterns, but it's really just the same numbers, but what they correspond to on the keyboard. So like my 1993 would be exclamation point open parentheses hashtag. So you can get creative with it. Yeah.
You just told the whole internet that.
Yeah. Well, I work in like security sometimes, so I
Safety
see it a
first.
lot.
Yeah, safety
I see
first.
Yeah,
people's.
safety first, safety first.
I saw
On that
this-
note, if you're ever on public Wi-Fi like Starbucks, be careful because some websites are not.
He will find your
Yeah, you can
information.
see that stuff. It's crazy.
I saw this one guy, and I shouldn't have been looking, but he was typing in his password. And
Wow.
you know how you put your hands on the keyboard, like the finger placement?
Yeah.
He literally, that was his password, was just in a row. He just, each.
But
letter-
where? But would like.
Like the
so
FDS
does that mean that some people
yeah.
put the Like, how are y'all's hand play? It's not the same for me, I guess, in every time, right?
Have you ever played a typing game?
No, it is because you always put your hands in the same
Yeah,
keys,
your two
right?
index fingers on the.
What?
That's what the indents on the keyboard are for your
Wait,
fingers.
Wait, I'm sorry. Say that again.
Like on the keyboard, like there's that little like.
It's on the what
ridges on
J, F, and
Yeah.
H, I think.
Wait. What? The little
no,
bump?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the little bump.
The little
What?
ridge on your
Yeah, yeah,
finger.
Dude, where did you guys learn this?
School.
I didn't learn this since I didn't really go to school like that, so I don't know. I skipped school a lot. Did you actually learn this in school?
That's what happens when you don't go to school, kids.
What?
Stay in school.
Stay in
school.
school.
I feel like my hands are always on the keyboard, but just like they're just in a ready state here. They're not necessarily on keys. Whoa. I've always just been typing from muscle memory. Like I know where they are, but that's why. So if I switch keyboards at home on my game, I have like a tiny keyboard that's like a 60% keyboard, but then I have a full size at work. So whenever I switch back and forth, I mistype all the time because I'm used to like the pattern on the small keyboard, and then when I go to work, I'm typing, but it's not the same characters. But I guess if I use it that way and I find like the physical, the braille, I guess that'll make me type better.
The braille.
Yeah,
You are a gifted student.
yeah, I'm
Gifted.
gifted.
Are those like bumps?
Yeah.
or something?
Like
Braille?
a ridge.
I bet.
Ridge or
I
something?
bet. I
It's
mean,
got a name, I'm
Bridge.
sure.
Official name. Or
Braille.
something. No.
I think it's just the bump.
the plastic
Yeah,
ends
the
on
bump.
shoelaces are called aglets.
You don't learn that from SpongeBob.
Phineas and Ferb.
Oh no, it was
No.
Phineas
Yeah,
and Ferb.
Phineas
It's a
and
song,
Ferb.
it's a song.
Justice League. Okay.
AGLET Aglet. Don't forget it.
All right. So this one, what are we saying? Drivers or password?
Password.
Yeah, I think password.
Really?
Yeah.
You're saying driver?
drivers.
You can control what other people do.
No, you
right?
can't.
I said you can't control what other people do.
All right.
Actually, if I had to be honest with myself, I get more annoyed with.
I would say
think
I'm team
objectively,
driver.
It
I'm team
should
driver.
be. Yeah, I think the right answer should be password.
Yeah.
There's
But
no right
It's
answer.
a. It's like.
Oh, there's
it's,
a right answer.
Changing your password is like a slight inconvenience. It's like, oh, okay, I just have to reset my password. Man, this sucks. As opposed to another driver where you're in 30 minutes of traffic.
I
It's
think
like,
if you think about general, like I don't know, like I don't think anyone should get angry at other people just for slow driving, but it's still the most annoying thing ever.
Funny, whenever I'm the one driving, I stay in the slow lane, and then you're always like, "Thanks for driving safe," but I know you want me to go faster.
All right. Let's take a vote then. Sounds like we're kind of split.
All right,
Who
yeah.
votes for password? Who votes for driver?
We win.
All right. I guess it's driver.
That just means Hannah and I are A+ students. We stayed in school.
All right. Cool. All right. The next one is sorry. What did I say? Oh, texting someone a question and then being left on red.
I do that to people.
You're so annoying.
Wait, texting somebody a question?
Yeah. So you text
And
me
then you
a
get left on
question,
red. Yeah.
and then I read it and I don't respond. So
But
you
you're
know,
being texted.
you know
You're not
I
the one
read it.
texting.
Yeah. It
But how do you
says
know you read it?
it has a red receipt.
Oh, okay. okay.
Yeah. So you know I read it, but I just clearly I don't respond. Or the way Kevin O'Leary says ice cream.
How does he say ice cream?
who's Kevin O'Leary?
From
How
Shark
does he
Tank.
say ice
The
cream?
bald guy. Mr.
I don't even know how
We
he
need to
says
play
ice
it.
cream.
Okay. Y'all
So-
don't know this one?
Put it in
ChatGPT.
post.
How does he say ice
Okay.
cream?
So I was watching this interview with Kevin O'Leary. He's the guy from Shark Tank, right? And it was on the Diary of a CEO was interviewing him. So he's telling his story about like, oh, like I started, from like working really young, and my first job was here's what he says. My first job was at an ice cream store.
Oh.
So you know how you say ice cream? It's ice
His
cream.
intonation is different, yeah.
It's ice cream, but he says ice cream.
Joe, I feel like that was a
That's a you
you coded.
problem.
It's so
ChatGPT
annoying.
came up with that?
Yeah.
I slipped that.
I was like, Joe, I think that's a you
But
thing.
it's so annoying. I literally.
Yeah. I was gonna ask. I was like, that came to me. That force.
I hate the way that he says ice cream.
I think the intonation stuff matters more for like Chinese people because of the way our language is.
Yeah.
Like your tone matters, and it changes the word if you don't have the right tone.
Maybe he speaks like Dutch or
ice
something.
cream.
But hey, you also
says
say
that?
water weird.
I say it normally.
Like
Say
How do you say water?
Say water.
water.
Word.
Like a normal person.
Water.
Water.
Exactly. That's
How do you
what I
say
said.
wash?
Wash.
Where are you from again?
Planet Earth.
Atlantis.
All right, I don't think we don't need to really debate this one.
Yeah,
It's
we
very
don't.
obvious.
We don't
Ice
need
cream
to.
is the right
Yeah.
answer.
What was the other question?
Ice cream is the right answer.
Ice cream is
right?
not the right answer.
Ice
What
cream
was
is
the other
not
question?
The right answer.
The other one was texting someone a question and then being left unread.
Yeah.
That's the problem with social media, though, because it's like just because like I've been staying away from social media because of things like that it causes this like strife for no reason. Like for instance, I would argue that my phone will say read, and it may be because I accidentally opened it, but I don't have time to look at it.
Exactly. That happens to me a
But
lot.
then it causes like unnecessary drama, or like people make assumptions, and you know what happens when you assume? I learned this from Wendy's dad. It makes an ass out of you and me. That spells assumption. That has stuck with me. He said that to me like 10 years ago, and that has
Imagine
I've
growing
always,
up with that.
It doesn't spell assumption.
I have all
though.
sorts
It's
of
called
little
assume.
nuggets.
The word assume, which is the verb.
Ask you
Fail
me.
to prepare to fail.
Yeah. And so like I'm like, that's the problem with social media, man.
Okay, but what if it's like important though, and like you just
Yeah, I
leave
think
me
it depends
unread?
Then you need to
urgency of the
call
question.
the person.
That's true.
Exactly. If it's
important
that
that we call.
urgent, you can call me.
Yeah.
And then what if
But you
I
also
call
can't
you
expect
and then
somebody to,
you
like-
just hang up on me?
Well, if there was context, like before, you're like, hey, I'm going to be doing this thing and I need you to answer. Can you be on your phone? Sure. Okay, fine. But if you're like, if you don't give me any context or you don't expect it, you can't expect me to be at your beck and call any time of day, you know? Like,
Okay, but what if it's like, okay, like we're gonna go out and get dinner, and then it's like, okay, what time are we getting dinner tonight? And then you leave me unread, and I'm like, dude, I gotta plan out my day.
That's
Like I got
different. Yeah,
stuff.
then
I got stuff to do. Like
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
need-
yeah.
I didn't know.
I think
I
that's
need to know.
at a point where like if it is a time sensitive thing, you will call because it is within the time sensitive.
yeah, because like, again, like what if,
Like,
okay,
yeah.
play it out. Like what if I'm at work? Right, like,
Okay,
and, like,
okay,
I can't
yeah, role play,
You see what I
role
mean?
play.
Like, okay,
You're at
so
work.
like,
Okay,
you
I
text
text
me
you,
for
Anthony,
plans later tonight, yeah.
What's our plans later tonight?
And I text you between like a meeting, like I have time right now. But then I honestly, like sometimes I'm at work, I'm so inundated with work sometimes that I don't like look at my phone until like I get off work.
Yeah, agreed.
Okay.
Then I have
Yeah.
to drive immediately after I get off work. And so maybe I'm texting while I'm walking to my car. Texting while I'm walking to my car. And then the person replies, sends a question, and my messaging app was open as they sent the question while I get in my
It's red
car
now,
and
it's
I'm
red, yep.
and I'm
Yeah.
driving. And then I don't reply until I get home. That does happen to me a lot.
Yeah, I do my best not to look at my phone at work or if I'm with friends because there's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that loss of connection. Like
Exactly.
But you may still see it, like that's what
Yeah,
it'll
like,
may
if
mark
your
as
messenger
red,
app is
right? Or if
open,
you're
then
open
it's
already, yeah. Or
So like,
that
if we know
happens
the
to me.
answer to this question,
Yeah,
Joe's
ice cream.
gonna pick the
We're-
yes.
Yeah, it's so annoying. Oh my god, I raged in the car when I was listening to it when I was in the car.
I'll pick ice cream,
and
too.
I literally punched the steering wheel. I was so mad.
this is your
Ice cream.
dipping noodles, Joe.
You need to find the clip and then put it in the video afterwards and edit because I don't even know
Yeah.
if I've heard it.
I'll
What if
play-
he
I'll-
speaks? Does he speak another language? Because what if a lot of times
Yeah, what if
those-
it's a dialect?
Sorry, there's an app. A lot of times there's like people who speak languages that comes out. You know
Dude,
what I
he
mean?
speaks perfect English. There's no reason for him not
What
to.
if he's Italian?
There's no reason
Hey,
for him
what if
not
he speaks
to.
Regions of the
Italian.
U.S. have different inflections in their voices. Okay, we have like southern.
Say it again, do it
Southern
again.
America.
No
Do it again.
region in
No, do it
America
again, do it
should
again.
say the word
Ice cream.
as ice cream.
This is your dipping
It
noodles,
does.
Joe.
Okay, I can't.
Yes,
shouldn't
this
do
is
that.
my
I will
dipping
offend
noodles.
you.
Your dipping
Good
noodles.
throwback. Nice callback. Okay. All right. So now we are down to our final four. Who's that?
Marco's calling.
Oh, you can ignore
He's
him.
joining the.
Put him on the podcast. Put him on the podcast.
Look, I'm leaving you on red.
He called, but it's urgent because he called. What you gonna do?
But then it's like you leave a message, right?
Yeah. If it's
and then
important enough,
it's
you
left
leave a message.
unread.
It's a slippery slope. It's a slippery
Marco's gonna
slope.
see
The answer is ice cream.
Okay.
Okay, we're down to our final four now. We have our fishing for compliments versus it's just a prank videos.
It's just a prank videos.
That one still trumps?
Yes.
You think so?
I think that it's way more impactful when you harm someone and then say, "Oh, it's just a prank," like, and you downplay how somebody feels. I think that's really awful.
Yeah.
No matter what it is, like if
She's
you
a huge
hurt somebody,
She's a huge empath. Yeah, I get that.
especially when you harm someone and then you're like, "Oh, well, whatever I did didn't hurt you that bad." I think that's really awful.
I agree. Yeah, because I feel like when people say like it's a prank, it's like almost as like, oh, this is my get out of jail free card.
Yes.
Like
Yeah,
like oh,
yeah.
dude, it's just a prank. It's just a prank. Even though like like I broke your back.
It actually happens a lot. It's the same. Think about this. It's the same when people say, like, "You're so dumb." I'm just kidding. You weren't kidding, right?
You were not.
A lot of times, what precedes that statement is the truth,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and so
People
it's the
will
same.
say
It's
what
the
they
same
mean.
idea. Yeah.
If people aren't nice, they're too afraid to be mean.
Exactly. And so they say, "I'm just kidding." No, you're not. You just needed to get it out. Yeah.
Say it. Say
It
the
says
truth.
it goes the same. I feel like if we were younger though, like if I was younger, I probably would have said, like when I was younger, I probably would have said that. Like when I was
Yeah.
like in high school, I probably would have been like, yeah, it's annoying when people fish for compliments because you're not as understanding, you know, and like you're not like, oh yeah, people struggle with their own like self-esteem and
Yeah.
they're needing that validation. But I
Look
didn't
at
know
us
before.
being emotionally mature.
So
Mature.
immature. Oh, that's annoying too. I hate,
I was about to be like, he hates when people.
I hate when people say,
Mature.
"Ah!" Okay. All right, and then we have the.
Wait, what do we choose?
Oh, I think we were
prank.
Pranks one, right?
Pranks.
Did anyone else pick anything different?
I don't think. I think we all agreed on pranks.
Concise.
All right. The next one we had was slow drivers versus texting someone a question and they're being left unread. I would go
Slow
drivers,
drivers.
right?
Yeah. Slow
Drivers.
drivers.
Yeah,
I think we agree on that one.
I'd
Yeah,
agree.
slow drivers.
All right. So now we come to the finale. It's just a prank videos versus slow drivers. Which one's more annoying?
It's just a prank videos.
Prank videos need to stop.
Prank videos.
They're
They need to
annoying.
stop.
Prank.
I
You
think
should prank the slow drivers, and then it'll be like the world is good again. You know?
Yeah.
then I'll be pranked. Oh no.
All
It
right.
depends on your target demographic. Like you know, like I noticed the big difference. Atlanta drivers are very different from Florida drivers. I rage more in Florida because I expect Atlanta driving.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You see what I mean?
Everyone in
It's all-
Atlanta
it's all
knows to drive
perspective.
15 miles per hour faster than the speed.
That's what I remember. We were at a
That's
retreat
why
with
you
Daniel
have
Lee.
speeding
and
tickets.
Well, no. I went on a retreat with Daniel Lee, right? I'm in his car, in his truck, and we're on the far left lane. We're going like 10 miles over the speed limit. A cop pulls up behind us and tells us to get out of the far left lane. Then in
Well-
Atlanta, that's a passing lane, right? I don't
Yeah.
think Florida is like that. People
have
are
to
driving
follow
10
the flow
miles
of
under.
traffic.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You are not the flow of traffic. Everyone
Yeah.
else is the flow of traffic.
Left lane is a passing lane.
If
In
everyone's
Georgia.
slow, I'm slow too.
In Georgia.
It should be a passing lane.
Exactly, right? Yeah.
I
Okay.
feel like
So let's all vote on the finale. Which one are we voting for?
More annoying.
Prank.
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 Prank videos.
All right. So actually, the most annoying is prank videos.
Oh,
yeah. That's because we all.
If we would have picked anything else, then I think that is telling
Wait,
that
there was
we're
an actual
horrible people.
answer?
That's
Yeah,
what ChatGPT
probably.
said. Yeah.
Oh.
Out of all of them.
No. That's just we just voted for it.
Oh really? Oh, I thought
Okay.
that's what you were saying. Oh,
No.
I feel like it would
Yay.
have said that.
Although,
Like,
yeah, I feel like ChatGPT
global-
would agree with that, though.
I'm curious. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm curious. Would it?
Well, if it did, you know, what all ChatGPT is it's pulling information from
Yeah.
the entire internet, so that would be telling of what the entire
Internet
internet thinks.
says.
At least in discussions of it on the internet, like Reddit.
That's true.
I bet you that would be. You should find that and then put it into
Yeah.
in post, like the actual answer. Because
Yeah.
you could ask them that and then.
That's
see.
true.
I bet you. Yeah,
All right.
I think that they would say that.
Yeah.
I've never found the way that people speak like annoying.
Oh, you've never heard Kevin O'Leary talk then?
He's not going to
say Valley
sponsor
Girl.
this video.
That's
I
sponsored
think
by
about
Kevin
that.
O'Leary.
I don't know
That's
if I have found anyone. I think that if you already don't like the person or if they're mean or a jerk, you find things about them
I
that
think
are
I
annoying.
find the
Yeah.
person
here's the thing,
annoying.
though.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I listened to the whole interview, and I think he's like, I respect him as a businessman. And I think he has a lot of wise things to say. I got a lot of good stuff out of that. I respect him as a person, but the way he talks,
That's why he doesn't have an ice cream business.
Just
He probably actually does.
I mean, he is a rich man.
I hate the way he says it. It just pisses me off.
Ice cream.
I love ice
Is it
cream.
a rich man accent?
Is that what I gotta start saying
Why
too?
does
Maybe
he
he
say
just
that? Because
really like ice cream.
that intonation does have to come from language. Like, I feel like he speaks another language.
Maybe he just
Ice
really
cream?
likes
Where's
ice
my
cream
phone?
and like really just likes to, like hype up ice cream.
You said his name is Kevin O'Leary.
Kevin O'Leary.
literally-
Yeah, he's the bald guy on Shark Tank. They call him Mr.
okay.
Incredible or something?
Mr. Wonderful. I
Mr.
think?
Wonderful.
Or Mr.
Wonderful.
Smiley or something.
No,
like
Mr.
that.
Wonderful is right.
Oh, yeah.
He's literally screaming for ice cream, guys. Ice cream.
Oh yeah.
He's from Canada.
Oh.
Canadians in the
makes-
comment section.
Makes a lot of sense.
Say ice cream. Actually, you can't say it in the comment section.
Hi, Mango.
Say it in the comments.
Our TikTok
right.
viewership
Joe, what do we
reply.
have
That's how
It
you
says
would say
he's
ice
of
cream.
Lebanese descent.
All right. Let's move on to our next game, guys.
Okay.
All right, you ready? Okay.
He's gonna pull out a punching bag of Kevin O'Leary.
Giant inflatable.
All right, our next game.
That'd be crazy.
Today we are going to be playing Job Interview. So
All right.
here at Joe's Funland, we're actually hiring for a new position. And I have gathered a very important panel of experts to help interview you, just to make sure that you are qualified for the job. So the name of the game is Job Interview. The way you play is everybody, or one person is the player, and then the rest of them, we are going to be the panel of experts, right? So we have these cards here with random jobs listed on here. And so the player is going to pick a card, and then they're going to be saying, hey, I'm here to apply for the job of whatever the card is. And then the rest of us, as the interviewers, we're going to be asking them questions. And then the player has to come up with the best responses to see if they can get the job. And then at the end of it, we're going to see, as the panel of experts, we're going to see if that player gets the job. Sounds good?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't think I've ever conducted an interview. Now that I think about it.
Oh,
Like-
we have an expert right here. He is.
Didn't you work for Salesforce? You had to do interviews all the time. That's cheating. I'd say we have to deduct. What's the scoring system?
Whoa, hold up.
Oh, they,
He has
There
also
has to
worked
be
at the same
There
company.
has to be an automatic deduction if there's points.
all right. Wendy, do you want to start the game off as a player?
All right, draw up.
All right.
Shuffle it. Mahjong style.
Why am I nervous?
All right.
Interview
All
jitters.
right, Wendy.
It is.
What job are you here to apply for today?
I'm here to interview for the job of Batman.
That's a hard choice.
All right, panel of experts. What do we think?
I can tell you where Rachel is.
That was great.
Whoa.
Thank you.
What do
I think I'm already
how do you
sold.
feel about working in a dark environment?
Oh, I love it. It's fantastic. Really, at home, I've built my own little pillowcase cave, and I just sit in there and wait for crime.
Batman has a $10,000 supercomputer.
Yeah, are you good with computers?
Yes. Are
What's
you
your
good with
experience?
technology?
Yeah, what's your
What is
experience with technology?
What is your technology literacy level?
It is great. I used to work for a Micro Center and used to be able to sell tech to all those customers that came in. I was a top salesman, so very high level.
Sales, huh?
Yes, that means I'm good with people and I care about them, and I want to fight for justice for the people.
Tell me about a time when you fought for justice for the people. I want to hear an example, right?
Good
There was this
behavioral
guy
based
who just went up and punched another person in the face and said, "It was just a prank, dude." And I tackled them to the ground and turned them into the police.
So,
It was a civil arrest.
how are your family relations?
I don't have family.
Oh, well, can you tell us about a time that you had no family at all?
They were shot in an alleyway.
Perfect. Can you tell me about a time that you had a traumatic event and how you processed it?
My parents were shot in an alleyway, and I became a superhero because of it.
That's good. That was good.
Tell me about a time you overcame a fear of yours.
So I went to a mountain to find a man to teach me kung fu, and he traumatized me with bats. And now
Hence bat. Oh wait, no. That's what we're.
That's what we're
for. You're right.
yes,
You're right.
yes, yes, yes.
The
So I
Batman.
think I have a very similar story
Background, that's
to
good.
the Batman and Robert Patterson.
Robert Patterson.
Robert Patterson.
Well,
Yeah.
he was actually a very good Batman.
He was.
I approve of his Batman. I don't approve of the other guy. No, not
Edward, we love you.
Ben Affleck?
No. Christian Bale.
He has a lot of. Whoa! You did
Wait,
not just
you don't-
slander Christian Bale.
don't approve of
I'm
Christian
naming the
Bale?
names.
Who are those people?
George Clooney. Wait. Okay.
You
here's
just
the
lost
question.
she just asked who Christian. Who are those people?
Oh no.
You just gave yourself
have to take
away.
notes on
Yeah.
that.
I mean.
All right, for this role specifically, we are looking for somebody who can have a very deep, powerful voice to command, a room. Can you try to give us, a little example of that?
We're looking for guttural, like it's almost like a vibrato.
It's kind of a requirement for the job, is that
Very deep.
Wanna
Pulling up
see
the
it?
dark emotions within the soul.
I want to see if you could do it. Yeah.
I'm thinking of times my husband angers me. I'm Batman.
Yeah. Like I think 80-year-old Batman sounds like
Yeah.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for your time. I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you coming in.
So did I get the job? Did I get the job?
Don't leave your resume on the table.
You'll receive a response from us.
Yes, you'll receive a response.
Yep.
We'll reach out.
To you.
We'll reach out.
Nice. Thank you, Wendy.
Wait, so did she get it? Do we find out if we do we find out the results?
Our job is to.
Oh, so we talk about
yeah,
now.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
okay.
What do you guys think?
I
don't
think her
she got
answer about overcoming her fear.
Yeah, I liked her background. I think something that we need to look for is trauma and how you process that trauma.
I think she doesn't have enough trauma.
I don't think she
It might be
I don't think there's enough experience because it's only kung fu.
Yeah.
He
Yeah, that's not
requires
even,
a lot
we don't
of-
even want kung fu.
We want
She
a lot
said
of
she
hope, yeah.
overcame her trauma, and that's not really something
Right,
Batman ever did.
We need someone who's very
Still
involved in his
yeah,
trauma
still
and
Yeah,
processing
he needs
it.
to- They
And also-
need to still be traumatized.
And also, as Batman, you need to be a good detective. She did nothing about her experience as being a detective and searching for.
I don't think they
And she
really
applied
asked
for
her that though.
Well, she applied for a role and didn't even know who Christian Bale,
that-
Robert
that
Pattinson
kind
was
of-
her.
yeah,
that's
yeah,
a
yeah.
Twilight.
That's a red
That-
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
red flag.
That's a, she's thinking vampire, not.
Yeah,
Batman.
exactly.
So I think
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a no for me.
It's a no for me.
It's a no
It's
for
like
me.
Shark Tank.
It's a no for me.
Oh wow, 3 no's. Are you a yes at least?
Oh, I said no.
Oh.
right.
Well, you were
Wendy-
last. So you
Hannah
have
was
to be
the first to
You have
say
to
that.
be
She
the one to
came out of the
email her.
bag.
2 weeks later, Wendy gets an email. Sorry, we're moving in a different direction.
No, we work in HR. We don't send emails that confirm whether they got the job or not.
You don't?
The email that says like
You don't
we're,
say the.
We're moving in a
ghost.
different direction.
we're going with other
this
more
time we've-
qualified
yeah,
people.
At this time,
We found somebody more traumatized than you.
Nice. Great job,
Who's not
Wendy.
in therapy.
Great job. That
Yeah,
was
great.
fun.
That was good. That was really
That was
good. That was
good.
really good. All right, who wants to go next as the player?
I'm scared.
Let's just go down
Oh,
this
hey,
way.
yeah, just
You gotta go
go
down?
Scared.
All right.
You got it, Santa.
It's okay.
What are you
Makes
applying
that
for
now.
the job?
Message and fart therapy specialist.
Oh, massage.
Oh, massage.
Message.
I think, right?
The-
Massage and fart therapy specialist.
Yeah, I meant to say massage, but I think I spelled
Did
message.
I read that wrong?
No, that says massage.
it
Oh,
says
my
massage?
bad.
Okay.
My bad.
Massage and fart.
Massage and fart therapy specialist.
All right, so we're the panel of experts.
So, how do you feel about working in environments with different types of odors?
Oh, I feel great about it. I mean, I have a lot of experience, and I think I'd be a great candidate for this position.
What's your favorite smell?
I think it's the the one that smells like eggs.
Ah, okay, okay.
Okay, but on a follow up, when you say eggs, so like hard boiled and then the water, like the smell of the water after you boil it, or like are you talking scrambled in a pan? I need clarification on that, please.
Like the worst one, like the very strong, like when you boil it, and it's just like
Oh, yeah,
overpowering. I can handle that.
yeah. Okay.
So tell us why you're so passionate about massage and fart therapy. I see on your resume you're not a legacy with us. So how did you get into massage and farting?
Oh, good question.
So it's kind of a long story, but
She crossed her legs.
so
She knows what she's talking about.
So I have a long history with struggling with farts, and like I met a great massage therapist who really helped me overcome that, and I really wanted to help other patients with this special therapy, and I went to school for it for about 3 weeks, and I mean that's all you really need to get into this specialty, and I really just wanted to help people.
Nice.
So, for your massage and therapist degree, are you working towards a work location where you are in a therapy office and helping people get over the trauma of farting or other being farted on while massaging them? Or are you trying to work more in a spa area while you're massaging the fart out of them?
I'm doing all.
All of it. Got it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
It's not an easy job. I do understand that, but I do have a lot of
Yeah,
experience.
yeah. So I know personally, I've done this experience before, and
Oh,
I
you
know
have?
There's a lot of there's two different main schools of thoughts when it comes to massage and fart therapies. There's the wet and there's this
Yes.
dry, right? What's what school of thought are you kind of more leaning towards?
The wet.
Nice.
Yeah.
The best kind.
So what experience, I mean, you did say that you have experience. So does this institution like more specialize in the wet or the dry?
Oh yes, we align very much with the wet side.
Okay, good.
Yes, yes,
Because that's more of my specialty is in.
Okay.
So it kind of sounds like this is more in the direction of what you guys are looking for. And that's really what I specialize in.
And do you feel comfortable in a situation where if they were to have a shart or a wet fart, right, like a wart?
Yeah.
Would you feel comfortable in a situation where if they asked you to join in, like you would be willing to, in order to make our clientele feel like seen and heard?
So that does happen quite often, and I would be comfortable with that. Unfortunately, this is something that does happen quite often, but part of what happens in therapy is you just really need to make sure that your patient feels comfortable and seen. And
Yeah, inclusivity is one of our core values, and we want to make
Okay.
sure every one of our clientele is heard and seen.
that's really what I'm looking for.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. For me. Oh, that's funny.
This is
you
a serious
imagine if it
interview.
Sorry.
This is very very serious.
These people
interview.
really need help. We need someone who
Gastrointestinal specialist.
yeah, very passionate and very expert on their fart styles.
Yeah, Joe's Funland only hires the best of the best, so we take things very seriously here.
Yeah, and sometimes you just have to laugh. Sometimes with your clients, you have to laugh through it and see that it's okay.
Nice.
Yeah. A lot of the time with my clients, we just have to see that it's okay and laugh through it. Laugh together.
Not fart together.
Sometimes we do.
Do we have any other questions from the panel of judges?
I think we're good.
I have
we
some
got what we
questions
need?
myself.
Oh.
What questions do you have for us?
When is your starting salary?
Oh well, we try to be very competitive with our salary.
Okay.
For something like this, and kind of based on your experience, we're aiming for around the ballpark of around $2 million a year.
Okay. Let me just write that down.
Yeah, yeah.
And then what is your work environment like? What is the team?
Oh yeah, yeah. So we have a great core team. Like Anthony was saying, we have a very inclusive team. And,
Okay.
so every morning we all get together before the shift starts, and we actually do group farting together, just
Okay.
to make sure we're all kind of on the same page, all in the same mindset. We believe that our group of employees is more than just employees. We're a family. And a family that
Okay.
farts together stays together.
Yeah,
I love
our,
that.
Our company culture, actually. So you've heard of sunrise yoga?
Yes.
Like we do sunrise farting, so it's actually mandatory. So
Oh.
but that's why I asked you that one question. It's actually very important to us because if we want to foster an environment of inclusivity, and we want to make sure we're all aligned on that.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so you've got to be
Absolutely.
able to be willing to fart in front of us.
In addition to
yeah.
yeah,
Go
in
ahead.
addition to that, you must also be okay with farting in a group of a hot, humid environment.
Yeah, yeah.
Specifically, almost rainforest.
That's
Could you
actually-
actually fart for us right now?
So unfortunately, I did do my morning farting exercise before I came in here. But if you're up to doing a follow-up interview tomorrow, I can hold off on that and I can demonstrate that for you tomorrow.
Gotcha. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for coming in.
Thank you. Well, that was
right.
all my questions.
All right, group.
So I gotta say, so we need people to be able to like make the clients feel seen, right? And she wasn't able to fart like when we asked her to. So what happens to the clients like feeling nervous and they just want to see someone like them, Like that's a red flag for me. It was green all the way through for me until she couldn't. You're not here right now.
I hope.
Yeah, you can train that though.
Yeah.
That is true through massage. Yeah, through massage. Like yeah.
I think if she went through our training program, she might be able to maybe.
Yeah.
I
12-week
think she has a
training
lot
program.
of potential. I really do. I think
I
she has a
love
lot of
that she had
potential.
questions for us and took
Yeah.
notes.
That was great.
Great.
Green flag for sure. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, that's a yes for me.
Yeah,
That's a
that's a
yes
yes
for
for
me.
me.
It's yes for me. All right, Hannah, thank you so much. You got the job.
Welcome to the family.
Thank you.
Oh, I should have been like, instead of name tags, we can tell who each other are by for the farts.
In the morning when you come in, you must fart.
Yep. So
Fart
you have to be
in.
able to recognize smell and sound, and you should be able to say like, oh, that was Colvin.
Nice.
His clock time is 9 p.m.
I can actually do that.
What?
No.
What?
Wait, all of his farts smell the same and sound the same?
I can tell when he's winding up for it.
Really?
What does that mean?
I can tell when he's about to fart.
Oh, like physically, like you can tell, you smell. Like what do you mean? Like what are indicators?
What are the cues?
Yes, what are the
cues?
indicators?
What are the cues? Yeah, like how do you
Start
know?
lifting his leg.
Oh, well that's obvious. Yeah.
Smell it.
Only in front of you.
he's-
But what
he's
what
not
happens if he's
actually
sitting
smell.
down? What happens if he's sitting down? Like can you still tell?
He'll does this. He
Oh,
leans.
you do that. You do
Yeah.
that. Yeah. You gotta like let room for it, right?
Yeah.
He's like
Because
spreading
otherwise
the butt
it'll
cheeks.
stay.
Well, otherwise it'll bubble up
Yeah.
and like it bubbles up and does the like.
Yeah, it makes it louder. It
And
makes
he
it louder.
clenches. You'll clench.
Who doesn't clench when they fart?
Oh, a lot of people, but I can just tell when he's about to fart.
That's because we're married.
Yeah, I know that helps.
I know when you're about to fart.
It'd be
too.
weird if we
Wow.
weren't.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Can
don't.
you imagine if I was like, I can tell when Joe's about to fart?
Well, Wendy, I do it a lot, but
I mean, we're friends.
I know.
but, like-
I can only tell if I smell it. I can't tell when he's about to.
Oh, I can tell.
Yeah, I can tell whose farts are whose.
Anthony, you want to be the player this time?
Okay.
Good luck.
What job are you here to apply for today?
Bathroom stall door gap inspector.
Well, very important job.
Oh, yes.
So how do you feel about personal eye contact with individuals?
Oh, I'm great with it. I grew up with trauma that I've worked through where I don't like making eye contact. But something about the bathroom, I've always found very passionate about being able to look through the crack and making that eye contact because I think it helps with gastrointestinal issues. And I've found that personally that it helps me a lot as well. So I've really applied that in my own personal life. And I follow a lot of these poop blogs. They're called there's a couple of them like Poopers Galore and everything where it talks about eye contact being extremely important. If it doesn't help you connect on an emotional level, it makes them feel forced to poop. Yeah, so it's good.
So, on a personal level, how much space is too much space? How much space is too little space between a bathroom door gap?
So I would like to ask then, what are the expectations for the gap? Because I'm applying for a bathroom stall door gap inspector, right?
Yes.
Is this to enforce a specific gap? A
Depends
type
on
of
the
gap?
company that so we're contracted to separate companies. So depending on what company it is, they might want a larger door gap than, maybe somebody else who's a little bit wants that smaller gap. So gas stations, they want at least like an inch or two, right? We want that eye contact.
Wow, 2 inches.
But, maybe the FBI would want a 1-inch door gap. It depends. We want some secrecy, but not too much.
Yeah. What's your experience with like larger than 2-inch door gaps? Do you have any work experience doing anything like that?
Yeah, inspecting them, I'm great at it. I actually, so I grew up actually to save money. You see how I wear glasses? The reason I wear glasses now is because I used to wear contacts all the time, but in order to stretch the contacts, the length of it, because we grew up poor, right? I instead of wearing 2 contacts, I only wore 1 at a time. And you know what that trained me to do is be able to see out of 1 eye. And so no matter the gap size, I don't need both eyes to see, right? Otherwise, I think a majority of people in this industry have to be like this and look through the crack with both eyes. So to get a good view, I can focus and acquire like the target and truly perform a thorough inspection based on your standards or whatever standards that like the vendor is like looking for, just with 1 eye. So I'm not limited by like wide gaps, 2-inch gaps or 1-inch gaps. I'm trained for that. Yeah.
So what makes you a better inspector than somebody else? Because, a lot of times some people just say, oh, you can just use a ruler. Why do you believe that a specialized inspector is the right way to go?
Yeah, I think because I can save the company time and money, right? I don't need to go through these extra trainings. We don't go through the failure rates, right, that people have, right? Because do you know the amount of money do you know what the average price is for someone to reinstall those gaps is? They have to take it apart, reinstall it. It's about $44,000.
Wow,
if you
that's
consider
a lot.
the amount of, so let's just say on average you do like 20 a month, 12 months, 240. Do you know how much money I'm saving? Like the company. And I think that with my personal experience, like I said, like I have this experience that people don't have. Tell me someone who can see out of one eye with both eyes and focus in on one, right? Like who can wear one contact and not be dizzy. I drive like that. Not anymore, but I can. I can drive one like with only one eye. You know, so I think that my personal experience really aligns with it. But I also was looking into the biography of your company, and I was looking at like the lawsuits that a couple of y'all had, and I truly believe that I am a good fit because
Are you having a brain fart?
well, I was thinking.
Is the gap not big enough in your brain?
Yeah, well, because I think with my personal experience that I can really provide value in giving the best advice and consulting on what best fits. I myself have experience with some lawsuits as I was performing these inspections, and I'm not locked up, right? So
Tell us about those
pretty good.
experiences of while you were, inspecting a gap while somebody was still in the stall.
well, I'd like to bring it back to the first question then about I believe can you repeat it? Was it about eye contact?
It was about eye
How
contact.
important was eye contact?
How important is eye contact?
Yeah, so I think that with eye contact, I think with that experience, it's really helped me understand the client from a personal level as well. I'm able to actually connect with them. I don't consider myself a salesperson, but I think that connectivity really puts us at the top of their client list, so they come back for more, right? Like target, like what is it, reacquisition rates?
Yeah.
Very high. Yeah, very high.
So, what is the most important thing you would say to that person?
Oh, so I'm going to be talking to the people on the other side. Well, I don't think that words are too important. It's all about in the eyes, right? They say that the best, like you can communicate with people without having, like the best conversations are the ones held without words, right? Mm-hmm. Yep. And so I look at them for like hours, and we can have this great. I mean, the longest I've had was about an hour and 15, and I think that he told me about his entire life story and like his 2 divorces just from that. And it got him through the pooping, like it did. Like I almost got into therapy, but I decided that this was going to be a little bit better because I wanted to be able to, I wanted to be able to apply my skills in this way.
A lot of the contracted companies that we work with, not only do we deal with the in-between door gaps, but there's also the top and the bottom as well. So it's a lot of this job can be a lot of physicality, jump in and duck in, and a lot of that. Do you feel comfortable working in an environment that you'll be doing a lot of physical, like jumping and ducking and?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think that one of the benefits is it's a safety issue too, right? Like if there's a fire, you can't have a tiny 1-inch gap, right? So that's why I firmly believe in large gaps underneath and on top. I have to be able to see the legs, because worst case, you can also I can pull them out and I can be pulled in. So yeah, no, I feel completely comfortable with that. I'm actually very familiar with that as well. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I was bullied in high school, so I used to jump underneath to hide. So.
Tell me about a time you've had to pull someone out.
Well, just to be honest, because I think that integrity is really important. And I want to be honest, and I want you to know who I am. Because I think this shows my character as well. But there was a time where I was doing my normal inspections, right, for a company, and then I noticed somebody was unresponsive, like their eyes weren't open, and quick-witted as I am, quick thinking, and I quickly reached my hands underneath, but I have short arms and short torso, so what I ended up having to do, just shows my resourcefulness, is I actually laid on my back, slid underneath, and used my feet to hook them and pull them out. I called 911 and I just rescued them, and honestly, they're still a long-time customer today from my previous company.
Did you have to pull their pants back up, or did you just kind of, to preserve the sanctity of the scene, just leave them as they were?
Oh, I left them as they were. Yeah, absolutely. Because crime scenes, you're not supposed to touch it. So same thing.
Exactly. Yeah. You're not contaminating.
I don't want the medical examiner to get confused.
So at that point, who do you delegate to wipe for them, since clearly they're unconscious?
Is that a part of the job description? being able to wipe for someone?
It would definitely put you in a position to, open the door for additional responsibilities and potentially raises.
Is that commission based? Is there commission based?
Yes, per wipe.
It
Yes,
is.
we do pay per wipe.
And can you repeat the question?
Who would you delegate the wiping to in an event that you have to leave the crime scene preserved?
Essentially, I think the way that she's trying to word this, are you certified to do the wipes, or have you had to delegate that to other people as well?
No, absolutely. I'm totally certified. I firmly. I actually was a lobbyist against. What are
So you're CWC certified?
yes.
Clean wipe certification?
Yes, and I lobby against. I used to work for a company. I used to be a lobbyist against. What are they called? I apologize. It's slipping my mind. But the things that shoot water up, so you don't have to use
Bidets.
bidet. Yeah. I lobby against bidets because I firmly believe in being able to manually wipe. So
With the idea of
Correct.
manually wiping and not having the tools being able to use to wipe correctly, how would you solve that problem?
Well, I mean, there was I'll share a story. There was a time in school, middle school. I used to have to come home, and I used to have to use a key to get into my house because my mom was at work, and I actually left my key at home one day, and I really had to poop, like really bad. I didn't have toilet paper, I'm resourceful. I used my sock, and I buried it.
Actually, I think that's a real.
That is a real story. I use real life experience to apply my skills.
Cool.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Anthony. I appreciate you coming in.
Absolutely.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for your time.
Our panel judges, what do we think?
He got
he
the job.
got it.
He got the
Yeah.
job.
He's got the job.
He's CWD certified. Which is
CWC,
rare.
yeah. It's great. Yeah, I was a little concerned when he brought up the lawsuits. I'm not
Yes,
gonna lie.
I was a little concerned.
Yeah,
I
but-
definitely raised the red flag.
He's right.
But it means he's done
Yep.
his research, but he also understands what it's like to go through a lawsuit, so he
Yeah.
can see us from our perspective.
He saw our background. He read straight through us, and he still wants to work for us. He does have that background. I think he's an asset.
And the context, an asset? Definitely an asset.
I
Yes.
loved his resourcefulness in being able to use the tools at hand, whether he didn't have toilet paper or not. So, in essence, he used his sock,
Yeah.
and then he put back his sock on his foot after he used it.
From
So-
his experience, it sounds like he actually knows what's coming for him in this career field.
Awesome.
Versus
I have to say, I think I feel like
Not here.
You're not here. You're not here.
Oh, we're not after. It's not the after yet.
No.
Never mind.
All right. So
All right.
what do we think, experts? Do you get the
Yes,
job?
He's
yes.
got the
he
job.
got the job.
Congratulations, Anthony.
Thank
I
you.
will not be shaking your hand, but you understand.
I have to say, I feel like the interview questions moved away from being a door gap inspector to like a poop wiper.
It did.
I was like,
Sometimes
It's
you have to go above
you
and
have to pivot.
beyond
It is a
Pivot.
dynamic
to
work
go up the
environment.
corporate ladder.
Nice.
Yeah, you do.
that's
You
a bullet point on job application. So it's like,
Yeah.
are you willing to do additional responsibilities?
Without the extra pay.
Yeah.
That was good, Anthony. That was good. Great job.
Thanks.
This
what
is
I
why we
mean.
don't play Mafia with you.
Your turn.
Yeah,
Alright.
it is actually
I
why.
can take your.
Oh, thanks.
God. I'm here to apply for the job of the advanced bird impersonator.
That was the wrong one to pull me in.
Do you like bird seats?
Not really, to be honest.
That's good.
No, yeah. I think bird seeds are just so degrading to a lot of birds. Nowadays we don't use seeds anymore. A lot of the industry is actually moving to liquid instead of using the seeds. Yeah. So that's my personal stance on it.
Are chickens birds?
Yes. Yeah. They are one of the most majestic birds of all time in my personal book.
Follow up on that as on majesty. Can you tell me the sound a bald eagle makes? American bald eagle.
American bald eagle.
Yes.
Okay. So here's a very common misconception. So I'll actually do two different demonstrations.
Okay.
So the American bald eagle, right? They actually have from the northern region. They make a slightly different sound from the southern region. So if you're up in the north and you're in the woods and you see an American bald eagle from the north, they go. But then if you're in the south, they go, howdy. So yeah, a small distinction there. You know, if you're not paying attention, you won't even hear it. But as an expert bird impersonation,
Can you do the southern bald eagle again?
sure, yeah. It may be hard to catch the first time,
Yes,
so I'll do
I
it one more
didn't hear
time. Howdy.
I like your intonation. That was a very good
Yes,
intonation,
thank
you.
actually.
Thank you.
So how do you feel about cages?
Cages. Oh man. Well, so cages, man. I'm actually a pro cage on the birds. I believe that cages, it builds character, you know, and so having the cages, people think it's very restricting, but you know, it's the same as when you go into the army. You know, the discipline, the regiment that you learn from the army makes you a better person, right? So cages, you know, I feel like for the birds, it builds their discipline and makes them a better bird overall.
Oh, the reaction was interesting. How would you say that? What are your experiences with flying?
Flying. Well,
Free, like skydiving, gliding, planes, riding, like, you know. What are your experiences?
yeah. So actually, I don't live in this state. I flew down here to do this interview with you guys, and thank you again for your time. I flew first class on Spirit Airlines. Love flying. Yeah, flying it's just such a freeing feeling, you know. And I don't know if you guys have ever pretended to be a bird, but when I'm up in the air, I just imagine I have feathers, and sitting first class, I'm just like that. And the flight attendants, they might look at you weird, but the feeling of flight, there's no feeling like it.
Are you wings or drums?
Wings.
That's good. That's good.
Wings, absolutely.
Did you have any other questions?
What's your experience being a bird?
Being a bird, oh man. I had a dream the other night that I was a bird. I dreamed I was a pigeon. Yeah, and man, let me tell you, the point of view you get from being a pigeon, most people, you know, when you're walking around as a human, you make eye contact. But man, when you're looking at people's ankles, different kind of way to look at life, man. It's great.
If you could be a bird, what bird would you be?
Oh man, if I had to choose one, I'd say seagull. Seagulls are great. They eat very well. And I'm a foodie myself, so, you know, you get it.
So how do you feel about working for foreign interests
Foreign interests?
as a pigeon?
Oh, well, yeah, you know, whatever the job requirements of me, I'm willing to do it.
So, you said you're a foodie. How do you feel about not getting lunches?
Not getting lunches.
If that was a part of the requirement.
Like, I don't get to eat during my work hours.
Yeah.
Well, you know, whatever the job requires. I really want this job, guys.
Okay. So we need you to be an ostrich. Can you please demonstrate what that sounds like?
A sound?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So ostriches, it's and this is very unique as well. I know a lot of people know this about ostriches, but ostriches, they are fast runners, right? You know, they have a lot of power in their legs, so they exert so much energy into their legs that their beaks and the speed that they're running at. Oftentimes, when you hear the sound of an ostrich, they go. And they just can't breathe that well, you know, because so much air is coming at their face, and
Right.
they're exerting all their power to their legs. They go.
It's also the sound they make when mating, as well.
If we asked you to chase after Kevin Hart pretending as an ostrich, how fast would you determine to run?
Oh well, yeah. I actually have actually tested that out. Not against Kevin Hart, but at a previous job, they've asked me to see how fast I can run. Just to for certain bird impersonations, you have to be fast. I ran the 100-meter dash at roughly around like 5 seconds. Yeah, so I can be pretty quick.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about requiring yourself to be excrement on vehicles?
Oh yeah, so that's a great question. I'm glad you asked. I have a lot of experience with that in my past job as well. Not as a bird impersonator, but just I was homeless, so I have a lot of experience doing that as well. Yeah.
What is your target, or what's your target acquisition rate flyby pooping? Like how often? Like let's just ballpark 1 out of 10 poops. How often do you hit your target?
Oh, my accuracy
where?
rating. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I actually, so when I first started working as a bird impersonator, I was probably averaging 2 or 3 poops out of 10 hitting the car. But now I've actually gotten that up to about 7 or 8.
We like progress.
Yeah.
We like progress.
I've been practicing. I'm practicing.
It's pretty good.
Can you tell us a little bit about your existing screening process on who you plan to target during this pooping process?
Yeah.
Who are you picking to drop a bomb on?
So, and this is kind of a lot of people in my field as well. We're all migrating towards this. But if you've ever seen a bald-headed man walking on the street, they are the prime targets right now. It's very popular in my field. If you see a bald man, most people, they just, all right, that's the one. That's one of the not requirements, but it's something that we often look out for as a poop, for our pooping.
Connoisseur.
Kevin
as a
O'Leary
connoisseur.
be one.
That man has a shiny bald head.
You know that's why he says ice cream. Right? Yeah.
The ice cream falls on his head.
One of my funny story. I'm glad you brought him up. He actually, one of my colleagues from my past jobs, he was the one who pooped in his ice cream.
Oh,
Yes.
that explains a lot,
Yeah.
actually.
So with your consistency of your poops as you drop them, how is it your liquid to solid ratio?
Oh yeah. I've over the years I've perfected this, and I found the perfect around 60-40%, 60 liquid, 40 solid. I think that just gives you the best consistency for, calculating air velocity, calculating drop speed, calculating splash ratio as well. It's all those things. 60-40 I found is going to be the best one.
Yeah, and also how likely it is to stick.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's important.
That's
Can
valid.
you walk us through some of your vocal warm-ups before an impersonation that you go through? And also, I'd love to hear a little bit about how you feather up.
Oh yeah, absolutely. So before, you have, as humans, we're not birds, so we don't naturally make these sounds. So you have to kind of warm up your vocals a little bit. What I like to do is a very common singing exercise as well, where you go high to low and you kind of burr your lips a little bit. And that will kind of open up the vocals to make the sounds that you need, right? As far as feathering up goes, I got a few costumes pre-made as well for my feathers, and only the finest Italian bird feathers that I could find were put on these costumes.
Are you willing to puncture pierce multiple parts of your body in order for us to have feathers in you?
Yes, anything for the job.
Can you demonstrate for us your top 3 types of birds?
Top 3 types of birds? Okay, wow. Well, the seagull, is, as I mentioned before, is one of my top ones. What I would do when I'm impersonating a seagull is if I see somebody's food, I just go. Whoa. Yeah, the seagull is very fast, very quick. They're in and out, right? If I was a vulture, I would actually just kind of. They're very more slow, very, they wait for the roadkill to be ready for them to eat. So they're a lot more slower about that. And then if I was a chicken is probably one of my top 3 as well. They're very they're not as quick as seagulls, but they're very pecky. So you got to kind of claw up a little bit. You got to.
How about their vocals?
Oh, for the chicken? Oh, yeah. Sorry, I have to warm up my vocals again. All right, the chicken.
Is this a joke?
Huh? No, absolutely not. Very serious.
Okay.
Chicken.
A little bit louder, please.
Oh, sorry.
That was good.
I'm sorry. I thought we were pretending the chicken was in the barn, so and under a pillow, so that's why it was a little softer. But oh, you want the
That
chicken to
does
be in the
happen
room?
sometimes.
Yes.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hey, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Did we have any other questions?
So in this position, it does require a lot of math to be involved. So how would you calculate your airspeed if you were an African or European swallow?
Oh.
Carrying 2 coconuts.
Yeah. So there's actually in bird school they taught us this quick formula: E equals MC squared, right? And so the energy that you release and the speed that you're going, it has to do with the mass, and you gotta so it's in my head I'm very good at quick math, and so if you crunch up the numbers together and you subtract and you carry the 2, and I would say about 15.
Okay, 15.
That tracks.
Tracks.
All right. Thank you for your time, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
We will deliberate, and if you are right for the position, we will contact you within 3 to 5 days.
Thank you.
So what do we think? What do we think, fellas?
The chicken was a little weak.
He seemed a little hesitant to do vocals.
I will say I was very impressed by the sounds he made for the bald eagle, because a lot of people don't realize that the bald eagle sound, the screech, is actually a red-tailed hawk.
And he knew the howdy.
And the howdy was
Very
very
important.
good.
Oh, the
It's very
howdy.
good. He even got
Howdy
the
was
dialect,
good.
like that was like, I mean, I think that he was giving Louisiana.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, so it was
So
it was
I'm
really
very
good.
impressed by him being able to hit 6 to 7 poops on target. That is very impressive.
He even knew the
Most
consistency of the
people
poops.
Hit about 2 out of 3.
Yeah, that's where he started. Yeah.
I think my biggest concern is him working for foreign interests, as we know pigeons are to be working for foreign interests.
That's a bit
So
concerning.
that is indeed a red flag. So we cannot be sure of his loyalties to this company.
I mean, I think worst case, I think it'd be fine, because just like pigeons were expended basically after the World War II. Worst case, we could just leave him in New York when we have business trips down there, right? So I don't think there's a liability there.
Yeah, I think
We
if
could always just
anything,
leave
we
him.
can just have him sign something.
Yeah, like in the
Yeah,
fine print.
It's fine.
Yeah.
He already says water, so he'd fit in right.
Perfect.
Right
Oh,
now.
Yeah.
yeah. Good catch. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can take
Yeah.
him.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I'm in favor.
Perfect. Yeah, I'm in favor. Perfect. Joe, you got the job.
You got the job.
Got
We will require you to sign an NDA.
Anything for the job. Anything for the job.
Mango
The
started
howdy said
squawking, and I
me.
was like, "Oh, that's
Yeah,
perfect
that was
timing."
a great.
That was so funny.
All right, Colvin, your turn.
That said me.
Good luck, Colvin.
What job are you here to apply for?
Judge at a competitive laughing competition.
Ooh.
Hi everyone, my name is Colvin. I'm here to be interviewed for the judge at the at the competitive laughing competition.
What did I just say?
You said, "Ha ha ha! You're not funny. Do better."
That was pretty good.
Nice.
Can you show us your? Can you laugh for us without smiling? For the camera, please.
Yes, absolutely.
You're also being filmed.
Ha 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 ha.
I saw his lip.
Impressive.
I'm not sure the intonations were correct. But
Can you share with us a time that you laughed?
Yeah, absolutely. So even just a few minutes ago, I was on this interview panel interviewing for another job about a person who was applying to be a bird impersonator. And so the laughs that came out of it were quite enjoyable, as they were high-pitched and low-pitched at the same time, culminating in a symphony of sounds entering your ears.
What makes you laugh personally?
What makes me laugh personally is nothing, because I don't believe anything is funny. That is why I'm a perfect judge for this position, because I can be objective and understanding of what makes a laugh a good laugh.
Tell us a little bit about what qualities you look for in a best laugh, because that can sometimes be very subjective of what people think is a best laugh versus not. So talk about what you think are the qualities that make the best of laughs.
Absolutely. So I believe that the best of laughs first start with a heaving. So you see the individual go almost in an essence of to a point where they can't control themselves and their arms start to shake around. In addition to that, the deep, hardening sound that comes out of it, the undertones of those sounds as individuals begin to laugh. And then on top of that, the more noticeable tones of ha ha ha, and specifically those sounds of ha and ha coming in through the vocals as you put them together and piece them together.
how do you handle so with this job, a lot of times what happens is you may get labeled as like like for favoritism or discrimination. How do you handle that? How do you handle discrimination? And better yet, can you tell me about a time you handled discrimination?
Yeah, absolutely. So discrimination is a real thing, unfortunately, within the business of laughing. However, to be objective within the business of laughing is that we have to treat every individual as an individual laugh or an individual tone. And what makes one laugh, as we go into like what makes one laugh better than the other, is definitely the sounds of the guttural ha ha ha.
Can you tell me if rich people laugh different?
Yes, absolutely. So with rich individuals, they have a very distinct tone that almost comes off as sarcastic. So the ho-ho-hos and the hoo-hoo-hoos and the hee-hee-hees are much different as opposed to a genuine group of friends just coming together to laugh as a ha 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 ha.
How did you become passionate about judging laughing competitions? Tell us a little bit about the entry into the industry.
Yeah, absolutely. As a child, I came out laughing. And so doctors initially, when I was born and they pulled me out from my mother, were very afraid of me laughing all the time. And that experience, as they cut my umbilical cord and the laughs became louder and louder, I just became attuned to the world of laughing. And from then on, I've always been around people who have laughed, whether they've been looking at my like horrible, hideous face, and them laughing and pointing at me, causing me to go into a deep depression. I found that this experience definitely showed me that I understand the differences between what a real laugh is and what is not a real laugh.
As a judge, there's going to be a lot of opportunities and for competitors to bribe you. Are you open to taking bribes?
Oh, absolutely. However, those bribes will not be fulfilled.
Red flag right there. I'd rather he take bribes.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Is there any other questions of our panel of judges?
I think that's it for me.
I think that's it for me.
That's it for me.
Awesome. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so
for your
much.
time.
Thank you for this interview. And I look forward to hearing you laugh.
What do we think, guys?
He doesn't take bribes.
Yeah, that was a red flag. He was doing so good until the bribes
Until
thing.
he said,
I need him to
I've
take
never
bribes,
heard of
man.
a laughing prodigy before. Why does he want to work for our company?
Yep.
I think something unique though that we should consider is that we don't have a lot of prospects that came out of their mother's womb laughing.
I think we also just don't have a lot of prospects. Nobody wants this job.
Yeah.
He was our first and only applicant, so that's why I interviewed him.
He was also a baby that came out laughing. And he
pretty crazy,
remembered
yeah.
him coming out of in the hospital and having his umbilical cord cut. That's something, right?
He also knew exactly what I said when I laughed at him.
That was
That's
very
also
That's true.
very
I've
impressive.
never
That was
been able
impressive.
to
I was
do that.
initially worried
Yeah,
that
yeah.
Because he stopped laughing that we'd have a problem, but he was able to tell from your laugh.
It's a yes for me.
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
think
I'm gonna have
it's-
to say no for me.
We don't have anyone else. It's a yes for me.
Comment kind of threw me off.
Yeah, that
He
really
was
threw
not
me off.
traumatized
But it was
by that.
exactly, yeah. It wasn't that he laughs at the face of it. It was that the reason he stopped laughing. So I can respect that. I think it's a yes for me. It's a yes for me.
It's a yes.
You got the job.
All right, congratulations.
Congratulations. We made it.
That is a red flag.
He lied.
Fake it till you make
Did we
it.
all get the job?
No,
for
I
Wendy.
didn't get Batman, but that's okay. I know where Rachel is.
Wait, I want to see.
You do know where Rachel is.
Oh yeah.
What were the other ones?
Mine was the fart massage therapist.
They
what was
were
the-
supreme overlord of unnecessary meetings.
Oh,
what a
that's fun.
great
Break room?
motivational speaker.
You already do that.
Lead
You're already a-
researcher of sandwich psychology.
That would have been
That
a
would've
good
been
one.
funny.
That's
That
good.
would've been funny.
All right,
I
guys.
feel like
How
that
do
would
you
have been a
feel
better
about
choice for you.
light mayo?
That Batman one's
That
hard.
was tough.
That was
And I was
tough.
Yeah.
like, dang.
That one was
I
meant
wrote
for
that one for
Colvin.
Colvin.
Yeah, I
was
feel
like,
like that one was
I was thinking-
that targeted at me.
That's okay. All right, we got one last game, guys. I have a bunch of conversation cards on the table. We can grab one and we can just kind of
I want
pick a
this one.
card and kind of go down the line and everybody answer the same question, or we can all grab one and answer it. It doesn't really matter.
I just like this card.
It looks cool, right?
Yeah, it's a pretty one.
Maybe we
Nice,
pick
yeah.
two and all of us answer like
Yeah.
those two.
Okay, I think that's a good
All
idea.
of us.
You already picked it.
Yeah, we can do both of these. Yeah, we can do
No,
both of
we
these.
the ones that you guys picked.
Yeah.
Oh, well,
I just-
we only picked 2. Wait, I don't want to.
No, you already you touched that one.
Oh, I just thought this one was pretty.
Yeah, yeah. Let's start with this one first. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
let's start.
Would you rather time travel to the past or to the future, and why?
Ooh.
Future. Because I already know what happened in the past.
Yeah, exactly.
I want to be surprised.
We have to establish. some-
Yeah.
Yeah,
there's
are
some
there-
rules
what
that
are the
need to be
ground rules?
established.
Right, like
Will I die?
can you do anything? Like, can you make changes?
Yeah.
Let's say no changes. You're an observer, so you can't physically interact with anything, but you can go back and like watch it with your own eyes.
So it's like a vision.
Yeah, yeah. Or you can go forward and see things with your own eyes, but no interaction.
Wants to relive?
Can
that?
anybody see us when we're there?
I will say you get the choice to appear to certain people if you so choose to.
But like we just won't be lasting in their memory once we decide to come back.
Yes.
Probably just won't affect anything.
Yeah, it won't affect anything major. Yeah, like you can't
So-
save 9/11.
If I'm time traveling, will I be the cause of a plague if I go through the past? Like,
No,
or if I go to the future, will I get infected with something that I'm not used to?
no.
Okay.
I just don't want to go to the past because like everything was so gross and no toilets, no like sanitation. Like I think it would be cool to see someone like Vincent van Gogh, like seeing him paint. Like that would be really cool. But like I can see the paintings now. Like I can see the
But you
history
get to see
now.
the process of how it gets created.
Yeah,
though.
that would be
cool.
really
I feel like
cool.
that would be really cool.
But still, like the food and
I was thinking like Wendy of my past, not the past in general. Because you said I've already seen the past. Well, I guess
Yeah.
you know about it though
Yeah,
too.
but also
That's what you
history
mean.
books
History
and-
books. Yeah.
you were like reliving your own past. Like
Well, I was like,
But what if sometimes the history books are not right though? Like if you
That's
go
right.
to the
Yeah, that's
Alamo,
true.
if they
True.
teach you in Texas that they won, but
But
they
I'll
didn't
know
win.
more about the
Whoa,
past
whoa,
than I
you're gonna
will about
offend
the
some
future.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
Like
remember
there
the
are
Alamo?
certain facts, right? So, but in the future, we know nothing about. Truly.
That's true.
I think that would upset me if I went to the past and found out the truth and then I came back to the future and I couldn't tell anybody. That would really upset me.
I think it would
couldn't speak
upset
about the
me
injustices.
if I went to the future and I was like poor and I was like a loser. I'm like, crap.
Oh, also ground rule. How far can we go?
Yeah.
Is it just within our lifetimes? Like, can I go and see my future generations, or can I only go as far as I'm alive?
You can go as far until like as far as possible, timely possible, not just your own life. So you can go past that.
but I feel like then you could change it.
But if you're just like a vision, or like nobody can. Like,
No, but like because you're going to the future, right? If you come
Oh,
back,
back.
you're like, well, I don't want to be homeless, like you were saying.
But
What
it
about,
might
like,
be
a
like
loser?
no matter
Like-
what you do, you end up
Okay, yeah, so
there.
you can't change it, kind of thing.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
But you're just like
You're just an observer.
visitor.
Observation
Ooh,
only.
I think
yeah,
I'd
yeah.
have to say pass then. I wouldn't want
Why?
to see something that I know, like if I don't know, like I just would rather not know if it's something like I don't know, maybe I don't agree with or I don't like or I'm not looking forward to, but I can't change it. At least the past has already happened. I've moved on.
Maybe you could go so far into the future so you don't see how your own life would end up. but
Yeah,
you would
yeah.
just see, hey, what is the future like?
Yeah.
I think over in
That would be
general,
cool
I would
too,
probably
yeah.
just do future because I want to see. Yeah.
Plus, you could see like if you do become super successful, whatever, people are like, oh, remember Anthony Pang from history books?
Oh yeah, you can see what legacy you
Oh,
left
sorry, I just
Yeah.
said
or
your full
lack
name.
thereof.
I think I'd
see a
rather
penguin.
just stay in my present. I think it would upset
That's
me
not one
too
of the
much.
answers. A question. Yeah.
I think. From
Okay,
a-
I'll go into tomorrow.
That's future. That's future.
Yeah.
I think as a practicality, you're just an observer, so you can't interact with anything. You can go to the future and find all the lottery ticket numbers. Because you're just an observer.
But you can't write anything down.
No, but you can go back to the past, right? Or are we just,
Yeah, I mean, like,
are
you
we
could-
stuck in the future as a straight observer? Or the past is a straight observer?
You can come back to your present, but if you try to alter something like you write down lottery tickets and then you try to win those lotteries, it doesn't happen for some reason.
Because you could break the
yeah.
The
fabric.
space-time
Space.
continuum.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Yeah. Yes, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think future, honestly.
Yeah.
I would say past. I want to see like I want to
Really?
see like if I know like the Van Gogh example, like if I have seen the painting, I want to go back and see how it was made, or like the pyramids. I want to see like
Right,
stuff
that
like
would
that.
be
Like
really
that would be
cool.
so sick. Like
cool.
I would want to see that kind of stuff, or dinosaurs. Like I would want to see that.
That would
you
be
know?
cool.
I would
Yeah.
actually want to see that. The future is like it's whatever. Like whatever happens. But the past
There
would
might
be
be
like.
dinosaurs in the future. They're making clones now.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
true. You guys saw the
Yeah.
direwolf things?
Yeah.
Jurassic Park.
The
is
mammoths
real.
may not happen though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
yeah.
it would harm the elephants
favorite.
too much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So would this be like just one day though, or are you like a few days, or?
Let's say it's like a vacation. Like you get to like, oh, let's plan a few days and go to the future.
Yeah,
or
I
plan
think
to
we
the
established that it's like a one-time thing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, one time.
Like you don't get to do it
thing,
whenever.
though,
Yeah, but you get to go for a
Don't
few
get to
days.
do it
I think I'd
whenever.
go to the past and see the mammoths.
Nice.
Cool.
That's
Yeah,
what I'd
that's the
do.
thing though, because with past, there are notable events that you can choose to go to. As
Yeah.
a future, it's a.
That's what I would want to.
It's like a.
Yeah.
What if you go to somewhere where it's just like nothing is like.
Yeah. Like it's
time, and
boring, you know.
What
like,
is this?
yeah,
Where am
yeah.
I?
But the past, cool things happen there, so you
Yeah.
can go and see.
What if
it.
you go so far, like you chose a time and like the world is ended already, so you're just staring at
Then
nothingness.
you would be at the second coming.
That's
What-
scary.
But like past that, like.
Past infinity.
Then you
Then
would see.
heaven and
There is a
earth would
past
have already
infinity.
collided.
You would see
Yeah,
new
yeah.
heaven
whether
and
or
new
not
earth.
if
Then
you're
yeah.
in heaven or
That's
hell.
validation.
Nice. All
Yeah.
right, you guys want to do another card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another round,
Yeah.
yeah.
Someone pick.
Anthony.
Oh yeah, Anthony.
But I feel like I picked one, so I feel like I'm drawn to
You're
that
in
one
the
because I like the
second.
color.
Just do it. Pick it then.
just pick it.
Then you're being drawn to it for a
This
reason.
one looks like a Hayao Miyazaki film.
It does. Read it off.
What's your idea of a perfect date? No budget, no limits.
Ooh. All right, Anthony.
No budget, no limits. No, I'm gonna sound cheesy.
Do it.
Well,
nothing
because
wrong with that.
I feel like we were talking a lot about like our love languages, and it's interesting because as I've grown up, it used to be words of affirmation because I needed like a lot of validation, right? But now it's become like acts of service, and so like and quality time, and so like I'm lame because I'm like I don't feel like I need a budget or anything. Like I just want to spend time, quality time with people.
That's perfect.
But give me time. Yeah, you guys go.
Yeah,
and then, yeah. I guess yeah.
You,
For,
that's a perfect date.
that is true.
It doesn't have to be grandiose. I just
Your
put that
personal opinion of what you think a person
I just put the no budget
for
because
you.
a lot of people will be like, oh, well, how much money do I get to spend? Like they'll think about those like things. But, yeah.
Like even if it's your own money.
Yeah. Well, what's yours?
I would say me and my significant other trip to Hawaii 4 days.
Why just 4?
As after that, I'll be like, I want to go home. Yeah,
That's how a lot of people feel about
yeah.
certain places you go.
I feel like 4 days, 5 max is the most I want to like.
Have you ever been to Hawaii?
No, but I heard it's really nice.
Yeah.
I really want and no budget, so I can like eat as much food as I want to and like try all the different foods that they have there, and I can like go surfing and we can go to the beach, and like we can also like if it's 4 days, I get to spend at least one day where we can just chill at like the house or the hotel and like not do much, and then the rest of the days we can do stuff. Like I feel like it's a good balance.
Would your like perfect date be like getting stuff done within that time, or would you like relax and just take it as you go? Like,
Relax and take it as I
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
how I
pretty you.
roll.
That's pretty
Yeah.
you. Yeah.
That would be my perfect date. A 4-day date.
Oh yeah, it's 4 days.
Hey, no limits. No limits.
limits. Fair,
No limits.
fair.
Honestly, then
First date. That's what I expect. Any lady.
365 days. I just don't want to work. Because you said
Yeah.
4 days, I'm like, oh man, that's kind of a short vacation, you know? Like,
Their perfect date could be winning the lottery.
there you go.
No limits.
Yeah. Who wants to go next?
Well, now I was thinking like it's supposed to be one day, so now
No budgets, no
it's a
limits.
date.
Yeah.
No limits. So it
So-
could be like a permanent date. I don't
my
know.
goodness.
Okay.
I feel like we're thinking too far into it.
Yeah.
now it's like
Let's go back to like I think the general idea. Like, what is your ideal date?
I think for me like just laying in bed and
Yeah, you do
relaxing.
like to be homebody. Yeah.
It's it's
Relaxing.
because I have such a limited amount of energy,
Mm-hmm.
and just spending time with you is really nice. That would be perfect for me.
All right, if we're talking about like a realistic like first date kind of situation,
Oh,
I'd say-
first date, like a
No, no.
first date.
Well, I'm saying
Or
like,
like a date, like going out.
compared to hers, like mine
Yeah,
is like
yeah.
super dramatic, right? So I would say like Olive Garden for mine.
What?
Olive Garden, the
Solid
perfect first date.
It is.
It's
the
not a
peak-
first date, though. Are we
peak
doing first date?
Italian
Oh
cuisine.
no, I
Just
mean
date.
perfect date,
no
perfect
budget.
date night. Yeah, yeah.
No budget, and you pick
budget.
Olive Garden. If they're, I'm sorry, if I-
Unlimited breadsticks?
but
Soup and
no, no, no.
You have all the money.
That's what I'm
like,
saying. I'd be like,
Yeah.
yo, you took me
You
to
have
Olive
unlimited
Garden
everything.
and not Hawaii. Like you took me to Olive Garden and unlimited budget. You messed up,
Okay,
man.
well,
Yeah,
you
it's
messed
true.
up,
Who's
man.
this staying at home all day? Unlimited budget?
But, like,
You
that's what
what?
she wants.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what
yeah.
she wants.
Okay, so what? I want Olive Garden.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
You're right. You're right. You're right. Unlimited. They already have unlimited soup and bread.
Does
Okay,
the
okay.
other person know you have unlimited funds?
No.
This isn't even about the other person though. This is about
true.
what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
This
is
is about
valid.
what
That's
you
valid.
want. Yeah,
That's-
This is what I
Just
want.
saying unlimited funds, but it's mainly what you want.
yeah.
You hear that, future significant other for Joe? It's, Olive
What do
Garden is the
you
way to
want?
Olive
his heart.
Garden is the way to his heart.
I love this.
What do you want?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I gave like a cop out answer because I'm like, I don't need. I focus on the budget, not the date.
Yeah.
I want to travel. I want to see like. I want to go to like. Because there's a lot of places I haven't been, right? So I want to go to like.
Why?
I want to, but maybe it's like a. Maybe because Hawaii is like a territory of the U.S. already.
Oh, you gotta go like.
I want to go like internet. Like yeah, like I want to go somewhere.
international.
Yeah, like somewhere where I need a passport.
Okay. Yeah, no budget, no limits, man. You
No
do what you
budget, no
want. Yeah.
limits, but I want to chill too. Yeah. But something with a nice like scenic view, honestly.
Canada.
Yeah, that's like up there. Like something like I can't go. Like there's no limit, no budget. You know.
I don't want to say Taiwan.
You've already been to Taiwan.
I know, like I don't know.
Yeah,
what
y'all
else.
done Taiwan
Yeah.
already.
Yeah.
I would say, I would think for you, I would think you would want to do something that you haven't tried before. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I definitely
yeah.
want to go to Japan. I've
Yeah.
never been to Japan.
Yeah, I think you would do like
Yeah.
Japan or like
Alaska.
Zimbabwe,
I know you want to go to Alaska.
Yeah, but that's like a cruise.
Yeah.
Ethiopia, maybe.
I think I could totally do one of those three, like the year-long cruises. Have y'all seen that?
Oh yeah, I could.
Yeah.
I
Totally
think I could
do one of
totally
those.
do that. And I
If
hate
the motion
planning.
sickness.
Oh, because you get motion sick. Just wear your
wasn't so
glasses,
bad.
your little
The ones that are
the
crime
water
to
glasses.
fashion.
We still need to test them on a cruise.
Yeah, we haven't
I
tested them on
tested
a
it out.
cruise.
I tested
Oh,
it
you
out on a
did?
cruise. Yeah,
You did it work?
I brought it on the last cruise that I went to.
And
You
then
get
how
motion
did
sick?
I didn't get motion sick.
Oh,
That's
nice.
good.
Wait, you get motion sick normally, Joe?
No. But I wore the glasses though. I wore the glasses.
And you didn't get sick.
And I didn't get sick.
Well, you
so
don't normally get sick in the first
reasoning.
place.
That's valid reasoning right there.
it works.
I think to add to my answer, maybe like a spa day too. Like laying on like one of those hot beds.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
A sauna.
Yeah, I would do that to my Hawaii trip too. We would do a spa for mine, yeah, for sure. Like get a little like Thai massage. That'd be so good.
I don't even know what a Thai massage is. What's different?
Oh, when I was in Taiwan, we went to
That's
No. Okay, no. Hold on. I know.
Hold up.
Hold on. No. Okay, so I was in Taiwan, and then we went to a place that specifically they said they do Thai massages, right? And I know. It's not the same country, I know, but there was this like 5-foot Taiwanese lady. She's literally half my size. She puts me in a headlock, and she like rips me.
I've
Are
seen
you
that.
10 feet tall?
Wait, oh, that's
She's
real?
literally half
but
your
it
size.
felt so good though.
Why does that sound like chiropractic?
It basically is.
And then she had like 2 poles on the ceiling, and she was holding on to it and like
What?
stepping on my back. Like,
I've
she was
seen that.
bodying
Yeah.
me, dude. Like, she was doing WWE moves on me, but it felt so good.
It's basically Charlie's Angels.
Yeah.
I've never,
Colvin, what would be your
What did
ideal
we get?
date?
I think if I were to take Wendy on a date, I would want her to take her somewhere where like she wanted to go.
No,
And, like,
what's
This isn't
wait,
Wendy's.
wait,
It's about
you.
you.
For you.
yeah,
What
yeah,
you
for
want.
me, because like I want to do things with Wendy that we haven't done before, and like what she hasn't done, because she's done a lot already. So like my perfect day would be giving her the experience of like trying something new that we haven't done before. So like, for example, like breakfast in Paris. Like that just seems
I'm
like
treated like a queen, y'all.
Yeah,
Wow.
I agree
That's
with that
good.
because
Yeah, that's
well,
good.
a part of like when we're getting Disney, like the best time you have is taking people and having them experience it for the first time.
Because like I find
Yeah.
joy seeing like the smile on her face and seeing how she is enjoying the date.
wow.
Because that's what's more important to me. Because like I can be anywhere. Like for me, it doesn't matter. Like you can put me like at home and I'll be like just fine as long as I'm with her. But like for me, it's more like if I had unlimited funds and it could do whatever, I would take her like to places where she hasn't been. So like take her to Paris, get breakfast, right next to the Eiffel Tower, or she's always wanted to go to New Zealand, so like to go
Kind
to
of
New
watch out
Zealand
for those
a while.
spiders.
Yeah.
You got a good one, Wendy.
I know.
You got a good one.
Yeah, and just doing those things, like it really, for me, the place doesn't matter as long as like we're together.
Nice.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right, cool. Well, for the interest of time, we're kind of running it up right now, but we're gonna do one last thing. I always ask all the guests one more thing. Oh, wait, sorry, what are you saying?
No, nothing.
Okay. At the end of each episode, I always ask my guests, what's one life lesson that you've learned that you would like to share? Wendy, I know you've done this before. If you have anything else that you'd like to add on, you're welcome to. But for the rest of you guys as well, I'm curious, what's a life lesson y'all have learned?
If you tell someone no, you can't control their reaction. It's a big one that I learned, and I'm still learning. It's very important, but you just have to tell people no sometimes.
That's a good one.
What about you, Joe?
You
I feel like
guys,
you've done this a lot, huh?
you guys are my guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that I think about it sometimes, and like sometimes I make things that are a very big deal. And I said this in the beginning before we did this, but I was like I think about it, and I'm like, so did you truly have a bad day, or did you have a bad moment that you milked all day? And being able to just focus on like what you're grateful for. It's just been something like lifelong. Like I've been learning, there's so much to be grateful for, and finding contentment in that is super important. So just realizing letting the little things go. Yeah. Even the little moments. Yeah. So.
Nice.
I think for me, this goes out to everyone. Life is hard. Life is hard for everyone, no matter at which stage of difficulty your life is. Life is hard, but you don't need to make it any harder for anyone else. So stay humble, have patience, and try to brighten someone's day. Whether it's just like saying hi, like, hey, like, you have really nice shoes today. Just be out, take that one initial step to make someone else's day.
Nice.
I have like two big ones that have just kind of been ruminating in my mind. One is you teach people how to communicate and how to treat you. That you can do that with words, you can do that with actions, and you can do that with silence. When somebody treats you in a certain way or in a certain manner and you're silent about that, that tells them something. You're communicating something to them. And you can communicate your preferences with love and kindness and grace. But you teach people in everything that you do how they are meant to treat you. I think another one is I'm a bit of a control freak, so I have trouble letting things go. Sometimes I'm very particular and detail oriented around a lot of things. So I would say if it doesn't matter in 5 months, 5 years, even 5 minutes, it doesn't really matter in the light of eternity, right? So sometimes it's just not a big deal.
Nice.
Let it
That's
go.
good. Yeah.
I'm learning that too.
Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for coming on the podcast. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun today.
Yeah, that was fun.
Thank you guys. If you guys want to check out Joe's Funland, more episodes, we're all on all the streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, wherever you get your podcasts, you can find us. Follow Joe's Funland. Peace.
Peace.
Follow.